everybody, it's Martha. Welcome to my Shabby Craft Studio. Today I am here to show you some digitals that I have uploaded to my Etsy shop, and I just want to do a quick show and tell. So I have two grunge kits, well, three really. So these are my jelly printed papers, and this is one that I have printed off from the digitals. So as you can see, it doesn't have the actual feeling of texture, and this is just printed on 20-pound copy paper, so nothing fancy. And some of them I printed off in a 5x7 format because we're running out of prints for this month. Good old HP. So this one is Grunge Set number 1. And let's see, this one, I love this one. Now these are not the actual jelly prints, these are the prints that I printed off. I absolutely love the colors in this one. I don't know if you can see them, how they show up on camera, but they're sort of greenish and bluish and blackish, and they show a lot of texture. Okay, and then this is Grunge Set 2. Like I said, some of them I printed off in 5x7 format, but there's close up, and there's this one. There's like bluish gray in there, and then this was left over on the jelly plate, so that lifted off on this print. And this one, these make great backgrounds if you want to cover tags or pockets or whatever with them, and then make them, you know, just put something over them as a focal point. They work really well for that. Okay, and then this is Grunge Set, let's see, this is part of Grunge Set 2 also. And that one's a lot of greens, and there was some blue that lifted off on this one. Okay, and then there's this is set number 2 of marbled paper green. And I think there's only 3 in set number 2. Again, this is a 5x7, but they will print out in 8.5 by 11 with no border. If your printer does no border. And this is greener than it's looking on the camera. I hope it shows up. It's a brighter green than it's actually showing up. And this is the full size. This is still part of number 2, set number 2. This is a full 8.5 by 11. And it's almost a turquoisey green. And this is, I'm going to move this over here so it's not distracting. This is set number 1 of the marbled paper green, set number 1. So again, they do print out in 8.5 by 11. And Tony did most of these, and he did an excellent job on these. Now you will notice that there is some bleed here, but that's what shows up when you scan them. They don't show up as much in the originals, but that just adds to the look. Then there's some marbled papers that I did. This was actually done, the background is actually Amazon paper that came in the box when we ordered some Amazon stuff. You can see right here there's a line, and that line just adds texture. That was actually, when I cut the paper apart, I didn't cut it on the perforations. So that is a perforation line that shows up, but it just adds texture to it, I think. And this is black and some teal and some red. Okay. And then I love this one because it's blue. And I just love the color in it. Okay. This is purple. Now I will say that the purples don't always print off the same shade of purple as in the originals, but I think no matter what you get, it's still beautiful. There's with natural light shining on it. And then there's this one. which is a lot of background and very little red and yellow and black. This is set 1. Set 1. Set 1. And set 1. And I have not done a set 2 of that yet. So, I may be getting to that though. So anyway, I hope you like these papers. I hope you'll go look for them in my Etsy shop, which I will list below. And you'll be seeing me using these throughout time. As I do my other digital sets, I just pull them out when I'm looking for background papers. I really love making background papers more than I love making image papers. So thank you again for joining me. And I hope you'll go seek these out, print them out, see how you like them. They aren't very expensive. Thanks again. Happy crafting. Love you all. Be safe, be well. And see you on the flip side. Bye-bye.